Yo, how's it going, guys? It's your boy Rick, or Rickythekilla, back at it again with a new video here for you guys. Man, it's that time of the year, guys. That time of the year. Football is back, and I love watching football. As you guys have seen in my other videos, I love repping the shirt. Dallas Cowboys. That's my team right there, America's team. And I decided to do this for you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and have weekly videos from now on. Basically just outlining my picks, for the NFL season. And hey, I just want to go ahead and do this for you guys because, like I said, I do love football. I love watching football, so if I can go ahead and do this for you guys, man, that'd be pretty awesome. All right. Basically, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and just go through the picks, go through the games. Some of them I'm just gonna go, pretty fast. Some of them don't have anything too exciting going on. Some of them do. Some of them are going to be really good games. And those games, of course, I'll take my time on and go over a little bit of the headlines on there. But yeah, let's go ahead and get it started. So, first game of the season. It's America's team, baby. It's Cowboys versus Tom Brady and the Bucks. Man, it's going to be a pretty tough game. Dak is back. Dak is finally back after that season-ending injury he had last year. Of course, we got Zeke. Pictures of Zeke. He's looking really lean. He's looking pretty good. So we're just gonna have to wait and see what today's game looks like. All right. Our defense, of course. We did pick up Malik Hooker. We did also pick up Keanu Neal. We got Micah Parsons is gonna debut. It's gonna be his first NFL game, and hopefully those pieces will help us out in our defensive side of the ball, which was pretty bad last year. We are going to be going up against Brady and the Bucks. Tom Brady, of course, is the GOAT. Man, one of the greatest to ever play the game. So, man, in order for us to beat the Bucks, if we beat the Bucks, we basically got to attack Tom Brady. It's going to be on our front seven, our defensive side. We do need to make sure that we do pressure Tom Brady. We need to make sure that we get in his face. We need DeMarcus Lawrence to perform. Randy Gregory, hopefully he looks good. Hopefully he performs like he used to perform. And that's going to be basically the key for us to win. On offense, we're pretty much stacked. Like I mentioned, Dak is back. Zeke is looking pretty good. So we got Amari Cooper, one of the best wide receivers in the game. We got Michael Gallup. We got CeeDee Lamb. So our wide receiver core is looking pretty good. Our backfield is looking pretty good. For my pick for this first game, it is going to be the Cowboys. I do want the Cowboys to win. Now, I would not be upset if Tom Brady just comes in and does good and beats the Cowboys. I definitely won't be upset. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs there, so there's not too much we can do there. All right. Now next we got the Jaguars versus the Texans. This one, not too much going on. I mean, we got Trevor Lawrence, debuting. Trevor Lawrence era is going to begin. But of course they're playing against the Texans. They had one of the worst pass D last year. One of the worst, if not the worst, rush D or run D last year. But Forrest Watson is gone. Tyrod Taylor is gonna start. Don't really know what else to say about that game. But I do believe Trevor Lawrence will come out on top on that game, and I do pick the Jags on that one. Okay. All right, this next one is also going to be pretty good. We got Big Ben versus Josh Allen, Steelers versus the Bills. Man, we got Josh Allen has got a lot of weapons, man. We got Stephon Diggs, we got Gabriel Davis, Cole Beasley. They got Emmanuel Sanders. Big Ben also has a lot of receivers, man. We got Claypool, we got Juju, we got James Washington, Deontay Johnson, Eric Ebron. So both are going to be pretty stacked on the offensive side. But man, Josh Allen versus Big Ben. Man, Big Ben is really good. They got a really good receiving core, but I am going to have to give it to Josh Allen on this one and pick the Bills. But it's going to be a pretty close game. Alrighty, guys. Next, we got Jets versus the Panthers. Basically, this one right here, we got Sam Darnold. Used to play for the Jets. Now he's with the Panthers. Of course, Jets picked up the number 2 overall quarterback, Zach Wilson. Went number 2 overall in the draft, pretty high. so they have pretty high expectations for that guy. As far as this game goes, I think it's gonna be pretty much just based on experience. I mean, we got Sam Darnold, pretty much experienced in the league. And then we got Zach Wilson, rookie year, needs to get in the rhythm of there. Of course, the Jets really didn't have that good of a D when it came to the pass. Now their defense was good in the run, but Sam Darnold, I think, is just going to be able to, you know, make some plays in the air and beat him that way. So Jets, Panthers. I'm going to go ahead and give it to the Panthers there. Okay, guys. Now we got Cardinals versus the Titans. That's going to be a pretty good game to watch. The main headlines here are going to be, of course, the Titans. They pick up Julio Jones. Pretty good pickup right there. And then on the other side, the Cardinals, they pick up J.J. Watt on the defense. So pretty different picks, pretty different teams, of course. But as far as returning players, we do got the King, Derrick Henry. Last year he did amazing. I mean, 2,000 yard season on the Cardinals. Of course, we got Kyler Murray. Of course, everybody knows he can run. Runs the football pretty well. But man, he is getting better with his throws. He's getting definitely better. This pick right here, man, I am gonna pick the Cardinals. Mostly because Kyler Murray is in FaZe Clan. And if you guys know FaZe Clan, of course, is one of the gaming organizations. But I would not mind if the Titans win this one. It's gonna be a pretty close game, but as far as my official pick, I do pick the Cardinals. Alrighty, so this next one, we got the Chargers versus the Washington football team. This one, not too much going on. Pretty much the teams didn't change too drastically except for their draft picks. This one right here, I'm definitely gonna have to give it for Justin Herbert and the Chargers. Okay, next we got the Vikings versus the Bengals. This one right here, of course, Joe Burrow, you know, coming back. It's gonna be his team to run now, and he's gonna go up against Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins is gonna return, and of course they are bringing Adam Thielen and Delvin Cook back. Joe Burrow, of course, he does have some weapons, but you know, with the moves that the Vikings did, they did pick up Patrick Peterson and Danielle Hunter for the defense. It's I'm gonna have to give it to the Vikings right there. Alrighty, so this next one we have the Seahawks versus the Colts. That one is gonna be pretty one-sided. I do believe that Russell Wilson and the Seahawks are gonna just pull away from that one. It'll be Russell Wilson versus Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz, of course, no longer with the Eagles. It's now with the Colts. Colts didn't really change too much as far as their wide receiver core. They just don't have T.Y. Hilton. Everybody else is pretty much the same. But Seahawks do have DK Metcalf. We got Tyler Lockett there with some other weapons there. I just believe that it's going to be pretty much one-sided, and Seahawks is going to take it. And now we got the Eagles versus the Falcons. We got Matt Ryan. They got rid of Julio. Of course, Julio's with the Titans now. But he still has Calvin Ridley. And of course, they did draft Kyle Pitts in the draft. This one is just basically going to be Matt Ryan versus Jalen Hurts. And I do believe that Matt Ryan is going to take this one. Alrighty, this next one right here, we got the 49ers versus the Lions. Lions got traded Matt Stafford, and now they got Jared Goff, and Jimmy Garoppolo is still with the 49ers. Basically, Nick Bosa is going to be returning back on the defensive side of the 49ers. Nothing else too crazy going on. But I do believe Jimmy Garoppolo is going to be the better of the two quarterbacks. And, of course, with Nick Bosa being back on the defensive side, is going to put some pressure on Jared Goff. And I do believe 49ers is going to take that one. Alrighty, guys. So this next one is going to be pretty exciting to watch. We got the Browns versus the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes versus Baker Mayfield. Pretty good high-powered offense. We got Kansas City that can basically just air the ball out, and then we got the Browns that can basically run the ball. We got Kansas City, basically the same receiver core they've had, except with a little bit changes on the O-line. and Patrick Mahomes leading the reins there. And then on the defensive side, we got with the Browns, they did get Jadeveon Clowney, and if you pair him with Myles Garrett, I think they're gonna wreck. They're gonna wreck some teams right there. Of course, they added some DBs for their backfield. But on the offensive side, we got Baker Mayfield. Of course, we got OBJ. He's coming back, and of course, we got two really good running backs. We got Nick Chubb. We got Kareem Hunt. And the O-line with the Browns is basically still one of the best O-lines you can get. So basically this game is going to be if the Browns can outrun the Chiefs, and if the Chiefs can outthrow the Browns, if that makes any sense. Is whoever has the better offense for the opposite defense, that's who's going to win it. So I do believe that, of course, Patrick Mahomes is going to take this one. Don't really want to bet against Patrick Mahomes unless I see otherwise. But yeah, I believe the Chiefs is going to win this one. Alrighty, next we got the Dolphins versus the Patriots. This one not going to be too crazy. Patriots did basically just revamp their whole offense around Mac Jones. Especially the receiver core, they added a lot of people. Tua is back, but it's basically Tua's team now. So basically Tua versus Mac Jones. I believe Bill Belichick is going to be the better coach here. He did make a lot of moves in the offense, specifically to help out Mac Jones. And I think those were the right moves, and I think that Mac Jones is going to take this one. Patriots is going to win it. Alrighty, next we got Broncos versus the Giants. This one is going to be pretty exciting just to watch Saquon. He is back. Want to see how he performs after that injury last year. On the other side of the ball, we got Denver. They did draft, of course, Patrick Surtain. Von Miller is back. But as far as the quarterbacks goes, we got Daniel Jones versus Teddy Bridgewater. Daniel Jones had a pretty good showing his first year. Second year was not too good, and I think that Teddy Bridgewater is just going to outshine him a little bit, and the Broncos is going to take that one. Next, we got Packers versus the Saints. Saints, of course, is going to be their first game playing without Drew Brees. Drew Brees, of course, retired last season. And basically, it's going to be Jameis Winston leading the team now. He does have Alvin Kamara to back him up with some other weapons on the wide receiver core. But Alvin Kamara, still Alvin Kamara. He's still a threat. And on the other side, of course, we got the MVP Aaron Rodgers with Aaron Jones. Basically, this one is going to be a battle of the quarterbacks. They both have good running backs. Alvin Kamara, Aaron Jones, both really great. But I do believe that the difference in quarterbacks, Jameis Winston versus Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Rodgers is going to take that all day. So it'll be the Packers for me. Alrighty, almost done here. Last couple games. So we got the Bears versus the Rams. This one right here is just going to be LA debuting their new stadium. Looks really great. I've seen a lot of pictures of the new stadium that they built. And of course, with the whole Jared Goff trade to the Lions, they did pick up Matt Stafford, and Matt Stafford is going to debut that stadium right there for them. On the defensive side, for the Bears, we got Khalil Mack returning. And on the defensive side with the Rams, we got Aaron Donald returning. So it'll basically be offense versus offense right here. And I think Matt Stafford is just going to take the ball in that one. He's going to win it. So I'm going to pick the Rams on this one. Alrighty, to finish it off, we got the Ravens versus the Raiders. This one, I believe, is just going to be pretty much one-sided. Lamar Jackson, if he continues to do what he's good at, running the ball, and get better at throwing the ball, he's definitely going to win this one. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens all day. And with that, we are done with this week's picks. Don't forget to tune in next week to see what my record is after all the games are done, and to see what my picks are for week 2. In the meantime, if you guys have a different prediction, let me know down in the comments below what your prediction is, and we can compare and have a conversation. If you guys haven't already, please leave a like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. All right, peace.